how to do it. It is.
So upcoming Friday nights, me and the degenerate boys that we are, we're coming back with the betting show.
You look at the way he bounces off tacklers, the way that he keeps his eyes downfield, his vision, his ability to find holes, his pass catching ability, right? Because he had.
In my lifetime, I'd put him at probably around the 2 area, with, again, the only other person up there being King Ricky.
Anthony Richardson or Caleb Williams at the 111.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to our NFL recap, part of the BSN Network. I'm your host, Jacob Krogan, and with me, as always, is our co-host, Jared the Bear, Jared Bolton himself.
Oh, yeah. Doing good, man. Back from doing my grown-up shit, so I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's talk some fucking sports, and then cannot wait for this weekend, especially the Friday show after going 5-0 on the betting on the NFL, even though I'm getting text messages from Jake as I'm overseas saying how terrible my college picks were.
Yeah, man, you crushed it, but that is for a Friday show for sure.
Yeah.
But as y'all know, we are here for a good time, not a long time, but
yeah. Yeah, these are one of these shows where we do a little more BSing than we do sports.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of BSing. If you look at the bottom of the screen, we are scrolling. Our boy Pete, who's always on with us in the comment section, going nuts. His dad's battling cancer right now. If you check the comments, you can find the GoFundMe for that. So please go help Pete and his father raise some money to help pay for those cancer bills because they are not fun. And we all hate cancer. Fuck cancer.
Yeah, fuck cancer.
Save
those tabs from your cans. Send it to them.
Yeah, right. All of them. But you ready to get into this? How do you feel about this week? This week was.
I felt like it almost kind of went as planned. I for the most part, I feel like most of the games kind of went as they were supposed to.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Despised it. It was a terrible week, especially for me betting. But dude, I just couldn't stand it.
Dude, I loved it.
Dude, none of the games went how I thought they should, and a lot of them just weren't fun. And we'll get into it. I mean,
there were a lot of boring games.
Yeah, the most fun game I can think of is Broncos and Saints.
Okay, all right.
So the Broncos won this game 33-10 on Thursday Night Football. Everybody got to watch it. Granted, it was the second string Saints team, and it was. Yeah, that's about it. Javonte Williams had himself a game. 14 carries for 88 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bo Nix had some flashes. Spencer Rattler looked lost, got benched in the 4th. And it was a massacre.
Yeah, I didn't even watch this game. I'm going to be honest. I didn't even fucking tune it in because I was like, dude, I don't want to watch the Broncos beat the living hell out of a second team scout team. I was just like, I'm not going to do it. I have a question for you, though, because I don't want to talk about this game any more than I have to. But from a fantasy aspect, is Javonte Williams going to keep this trend up of actually being an RB1?
I think he will. Personally, I think he will. But at the same time, Estime is the factor. And Estime is a good back, but he has fumbled 3 times now. Yes, I'm counting the preseason here. But he's only played in 3 games.
If you're fumbling 3 times in 3 games, you're not RB1 potential. You're not.
Yeah, no. And so to me, Javonte Williams is the bell cow here. He actually looked fast in this. Granted, yes, he was playing against the second stringers, as the Saints just are so injury prone, and it hurt. It hurt me personally.
I think every superstar, anybody that they pay over $10 million to, did not play that game. I don't.
Yeah, no.
Marshawn Lattimore maybe was out there. Maybe.
Yeah, that was it. and he locked down Cortland Sutton. He did. Cortland Sutton 0 catches.
I don't. Like I said, I didn't watch this game. Was Tyrann Mathieu still dealing with his injury, or did he play?
Oh, he played. He actually dropped a interception, like straight to him, just dropped it. Like the Saints just didn't look like they wanted to be there. It was just a bad time.
No, who would want to be there? You have a second string quarterback throwing to no wide receivers and no tight ends, and you have Uh, I saw a clip of Alvin Kamara like before halftime when they were doing like the 2 minute drill or whatever it
Mhm.
was, where they did like a swing pass to him and then called a timeout immediately, and then did another swing pass and called a timeout, and then ended up punting the ball like right
Yeah,
before
no,
half.
they
And he was like, "Dude, what the fuck are we doing?"
there was no rhythm to their offense. Spencer Rattler just looked lost. It was just a bad game altogether, and
Yeah, it's just not
you
fun.
hate to see it.
Yeah.
Absolutely just hate to see it. But up next, we had the Patriots at the Jags. This was the Sunday morning game in England, jolly old England. And the Jags ended up winning 32-16. Honestly, I didn't see this happening. Drake May was the leading passer. He had 37 passes, completed 26 of them for 276 yards and 2 touchdowns. Looked good.
I'm gonna be honest. I hoped the Jags lost this game for the sole fact that Doug Peterson was not gonna be on the fucking team plane on the way home.
Oh, not at all. They're gonna
Like
be like, fuck you.
as a Jags supporter for my friends, Juan and everybody,
Yeah.
I was hoping that they lost so they would fire his ass in London and just be like, "Dude, stay the fuck there. Don't even come back to Jacksonville."
Buy a house here. Don't come back to America, you fucking bum.
I was like, "Dude, I hope the Patriots win this game." Granted, the Jags have more talent. The Patriots apparently are soft, according to their head coach. But
I
man,
love to hear that personally.
if I'm a fucking player and I'm putting my body out on the line, and the coach comes out and says, "Oh, you're playing soft," and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm playing through a bum hamstring. I'm out here, in the trenches making tackles and stuff, and you call me soft." I lost all respect for your coach at that point. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't think he was talking to a bunch of players. I think he's talking to a select few, but he didn't
Yeah,
want to
then that
point
should
them
have
out.
been a conversation to those select few players to come out in a press conference and be like, "Yeah, our team's soft." I'm like, "Well, fuck, there's 56 of us on this roster. Who in the hell are you talking about?"
Who the fuck are you talking about? Well, you didn't think that he was gonna um that didn't light a fire under the players? Not at all.
I don't think that's how you get to men. College, yes, it makes sense. These are 30-year-old men that you're telling, like, "Oh, we're soft." It's like, dude, fuck you. I make 10 times your salary. You're calling me soft? Like, that's how I view it
I
personally.
mean, I don't know about you personally, but Drake may look good, made the Patriots look watchable, and I wish he had a receiver. I wish he had any receiver.
Just one receiver.
He has Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry's fighting for his fucking life out there.
Yeah.
But I mean, Polk's dropping passes left and right,
Kendrick Bourne's
and
coming off an injury, and he was never good to begin with.
yeah, it's bad. Bob Douglas did what he could. I think he's hurt right now, anyways. And so I want to see that offense with a competent receiver because they got the running backs. They just have nobody to throw to. And so
With the
teams are
running
just
back situation that they were talking about going into this game, giving Antonio Gibson the ball a lot more, which as an Antonio Gibson stakeholder, I think he's been wronged his whole career.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would love to see Antonio Gibson get the ball 20 times a game, whether that be passes or runs. I think I like him a lot.
Okay, I got you. But up next on the schedule here, and this game really let me down. We got the Seahawks and the Falcons. Seahawks ended up winning this game in easy fashion, 34 to
Yeah.
14. Kirk Cousins threw for 300 or 232 yards. My bad, one touchdown. The Bijan show. That's what this was.
Yeah.
It was 21 carries, 103 yards. He looked good finally.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I was giving up on him.
I just he's kind of in that same boat as Kyle Pitts. It's like, fuck, like what do we do? Like, is he an RB1? Kyle Pitts, is he a tight end one? We don't know what we're gonna get week to week.
Right?
But I knew the Seahawks were gonna come out and win this, and you could look at all my picks throughout the weeks and the podcast and whatnot. I knew the Seahawks were gonna win this. The Seahawks are a good team. They've just
They're
been
scrappy.
playing a shit ton of really good teams. I think their losses come from like the Lions, the Packers, like they have like some tough ass losses on their schedule.
Oh yeah, no, they do. And the Falcons just kind of looked flat. They got smoked. DK Metcalf is doing his thing. He's having a great
Yeah.
year. He missed most of the second half, I think,
Yeah.
with a knee injury. So we'll keep y'all posted on how that goes. But yeah, that game, I was really hoping for a higher scoring game and a closer game
Well,
because I do
there
like
was
the
a lot of
Falcons.
points just from one team.
I think my problem is like I like the Falcons solely because I have so many shares of Drake London and Kyle Pitts and like
They
Just
have
great.
all of these first round talents, and it's like, Jesus Christ, are these actual wide receiver one, tight end one, running back one? When are they going to put it all together? Why in the hell is Darnell Mooney, taking all of Drake London's balls? Is it Drake London can't get open? Is it scheme fit? Is it Kyle Pitts can't run block, so they only can use him in certain, third and longs because they know that he's worthless when it comes to, trying to get Bijan the ball? I don't know what in the hell's going on. They're still a good team, but I think the Seahawks are considerably just a better team.
Yeah, the defense is lacking. I mean, their secondary is good, but they don't have the top tier linebackers or the pass rush that you want. They do have a pass rush, but they
The
just haven't
Falcons
been
have the
able.
world's worst pass rush. I think through the first 4 games, they had 4 sacks, if I'm not mistaken. It was a low, astronomical low number. I think they did not have a lot of sacks going into, like, I don't know, the last couple of weeks. They are just
And your secondary can only do so much, and I think that's also why I like the Falcons is Justin Simmons signed with them.
yeah, I was about to
So
say, you're gonna throw a Broncos comment in there somewhere. Justin
yeah,
Simmons
eventually
is
it was
doing
going to get
everything he can, but Jesus Christ, he can't cover for 5 seconds. There's just
there,
no way.
right? Up next, we have the Titans at the Bills. The Bills just fucking put it on the Titans. Titans are in shambles. The Bills won 34-10. Josh Allen did his thing, threw for 323 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tony Pollard was the leading rusher with 16 carries, 61 yards, and Keon Coleman with 4 receptions, 125 yards.
Keon Coleman had himself a day.
He did have a good game. 2 big catches there, and that's
Yeah.
why he had so many yards. No touchdown though. So from fantasy value, I don't know where you keep him, but you love to see Cooper get a touchdown in his first game. I
He
know
didn't
you
even know
saw
the
the
play.
video.
Keon Coleman told him what to run.
Yeah, I know you saw the
Yeah.
video. I was about to ask.
He's like, "Dude, what is this audible? I don't know." And Keon Coleman goes, "Go straight. Go that way."
You see that safety? Beat him. That's it. That's all
That
you
was
got to do,
hilarious. Just go that way. You're gonna get the ball, dude.
right?
It's a single high safety, and we have 4 verts. One of the 2 slots, whichever way that safety rolls, is getting the ball for the
Yeah.
other side.
But the Bills, do you think that's what they needed? You think they got the wide receiver that they needed to play with?
I think if you're a winning organization and you get a very experienced, consistent 1,000-yard receiver like Amari Cooper and just like the Chiefs did with DeAndre Hopkins, you automatically add a win to your total on the year. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
I think they are at least worth 1 win in the season. I think that they are considerably better now because, Khalil Shakir is tiny. Keon Coleman, we don't really know that he can run any other routes other than goes and comebacks. He's not a very fluid route runner.
Yep.
And Amari Cooper is that guy. Amari Cooper has been consistent. What is he now? People think Amari Cooper is like old as hell, but he got in the league as a very young wide receiver, like
I
20,
want to say he's
21.
29 right now.
I know, and he's been in the league like 10 years, is what people don't understand. People forget he started with the Raiders, then went to the Cowboys, then the Browns, all of which were pretty long stints, and then now
Yeah.
here he is now, and everybody's like, "Oh, this old ass receiver." It's like, no, he's only 29. Like he joined the NFL like 20 years old.
He's got a few good years left.
Yeah, I
And
think, I don't know why the Cowboys ever got rid of him personally. But yeah, he's good. He's gonna be great for him. He's gonna do everything that Josh Allen wants. And once they get on, cue of, hey, when you see this, break into this route. When you see this safety go this way, do this. Once they figure that out, yeah, that team's gonna go.
oh yeah, no, they're going to be good, and I think they contend. Uh, we're going to pause right now.
Okay.
At the bottom here, please help Pete out as his dad battles cancer. The link is in the comments.
Yes.
Please like and subscribe, and follow me on here. Let me get rid of it at BSN Sports Bets on Twitter. I reposted the GoFundMe link there. Pete's a great dude. His dad's going
Number
through
one
it.
fan. Oh,
Yeah, he is our number 1 fan for sure.
Yeah. Love
And just a
Pete.
great dude, always supports us. We want to support him back, but also we are doing a card giveaway for this card right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, it is a CJ Stroud, Will Anderson, 3-color dual patch, numbered to 25. We are
God, how
giving
much
it
is
away
that
this
going
weekend.
for? Let the audience know what that would go for on eBay.
Well, I know the first one sold for $200. I don't
Yeah.
know what anything else sold after that.
Exactly. Yeah,
But
it's insane.
it's a great card. All you have to do is go to Twitter, follow the rules, and yeah, like and subscribe here.
Like, subscribe, retweet that tweet, whatever it is you need to do.
Yep.
shout out me and say that I'm the most handsome on all the podcasts. And you know what? You
Oh,
may
man.
actually, you may get a
You were
couple bounty points there and get the card. Who knows?
might throw in an extra vote for you. Who
Yeah,
knows?
you may get an extra nod in there. Who knows? We'll see. Let's see if I go like some comments or not.
Right. Up next, we have the Bengals and the Browns. This game was terrible to watch. I can't
Like
believe
I said,
anybody watched it.
all of these games so far are going exactly as I knew they were going to. This was another one on the Friday show, if you guys remember. I knew the Bengals were going to win by 5.5. The
No,
Bengals
that
aren't
was,
a terrible team, but the Browns are a terrible team.
yeah, no, I was look, I hate Deshaun Watson for what he's done,
Yeah,
but I always loved his football ability ever since he was at Clemson.
yeah, and
And
we
I
don't
was
want to
just
see people pop Achilles either. We're not hurt. We're
no,
not
like
wishing for injury.
I'm not wishing for injuries, but what he did outside of football,
Not
don't
good.
agree with. But him
Yeah.
on the football field, I wanted to see him succeed, and it never happened. And he just hurt me one more time. So fuck you, Deshaun Watson. I'm done with you. Done with all you stand for. But the Bengals won 21-14. It's JMO time, is it not?
I'm
Jameson
stoked,
Winston time.
dude.
It has
I
to
don't
be.
even want to see. I don't even want to see the on the field play. I just want to see the fucking pregame speech.
Want to see
Dude,
what he talks about.
Dude, they could lose 45-0, but that fucking pregame speech, he better be out there eating some W's, like I want to see that. I think that is honestly, if
100%.
if I am Jameis Williams, I retire immediately and go straight into broadcasting because of how much like people just love to hear him
The
talk.
world loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I can't wait to see him play. I have a few shares of him just because, I thought Watson was going to, get, canned, not get injured. But so I kept some Jameis Winston shares, and now he's going to play. And
Who's he
he's going to
throwing the
throw
ball to though? Elijah Mitchell? Like who is he throwing the
Jerry
ball to?
Judy. And then don't forget Njoku.
Yeah.
Njoku's going to be the number one target there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts there.
I wish they would still get Elijah Mitchell
More.
more like opportunities. Granted, jet sweeps, screens, just get him more involved because that dude's a playmaker and they just don't use him.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a utility player. Not a great route runner, but does what you need to. But Joe Burrow didn't have a great game, 15 of 25. I mean, that's 60% completion right there, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns. They really didn't have to do a lot.
No,
And-
they're playing a depleted Browns team, and now Amari's gone. Like, what do
Yeah.
they do?
But the only reason I'll be watching the Browns this next week is to watch Jameis. All I
Yeah.
want to see is Jameson Winston.
Well,
That's all
how
anybody wants
confident
to
are
do.
you in the Bengals though?
I like the
They
Bengals.
have, they
2
have
game
the
win
talent.
streak. They're 3-1 in their division. People are sleeping on that. 3-1 in their division. All 3 of their wins. They're 3-4. And the Bengals have everything. They have everything you need. They got 2 good running backs. They have 2 elite receivers. 1 elite receiver, 1 good receiver. Great wide receiver too in T. Higgins. And then you have Joe Burrow, who has put up great numbers this year. The team just hasn't put up wins.
I'm gonna pause you there for a second though. I wouldn't say 2 great running backs. First of all,
Zach
They got-
Moss is above average,
Zach Moss has never been a starter in his life.
but when he plays, he produces.
He's a third down running back. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. Chase Brown has been sitting back up for the last 2 years behind Mixon.
This is his second year.
Okay, and then I'm also going to say that wide receiver 2 Higgins is a wide receiver 1 on like 10 NFL teams currently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a
Yeah.
great wide receiver too.
Yeah.
So they have all the pieces there. They're 3-4. They started 0-3?
Yeah, they started terrible.
Yeah,
They
started
started
terrible.
0-3, and the Ravens started 0-2.
I could see them definitely making a push right now for a wild card spot, and that's when they'll be dangerous. But they're figuring out. I feel like the Bengals do this every fucking year. They start out slow, catch fire at the end, and then make dreams happen in the playoffs.
They just suck for betting. Granted,
Oh, yeah.
I'm at 5.5 because they were playing, a fucking UFL team that is the Browns. But would you take them, -3 versus the Cardinals? I don't know that I would.
No. And I don't.
Yeah.
Tune in Saturday for that one.
Yeah.
But up next, we have the Texans at the Packers. The Packers, won 24-22. Jordan Love went out there, 3 touchdowns, 220 yards. Joe Mixon doing Joe Mixon things right now, just 25 carries, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Romeo Dobbs, the leading receiver. Who saw that coming? 8 receptions, 94
Yeah,
yards.
me. I saw that coming from a mile away because he knew, Matt LaFleur was like, if I don't get this dude the ball, he's going to start another fucking coup in the locker room to get on the goddamn field and
Dude,
see the targets.
I absolutely despise the Packers wide receiver room, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you don't know
they're
who's going to
full
go
of
off.
their
You
their
got
whole locker
Wicks.
room
You
is
got,
full of wide receiver twos.
dude, you got
None of
Wicks.
them
You
are
got
great
Watson.
wide
You got
receiver
Dobbs.
ones, but there's
Yeah.
4 of them that can fucking be a great wide receiver too. You don't know
Yeah.
who's gonna get the fucking ball.
And you got they got options everywhere. And then you
Yeah.
got Josh Jacobs at running back. Love just has to distribute. You got Kraft over
Yeah.
here doing Kraft things. And Luke
Yeah.
Musgrave, when he's healthy, has produced. Like,
I
they
think Kraft
have
had
the
2 touchdowns.
offense.
Did Kraft have 2 touchdowns this game? If I'm
I
not
think he only
mistaken?
had one.
1.
And to be quite honest, if you watch that, he only should have had, or he should have had none, because that went straight through the DB's hands.
Yeah.
It should have been a pick.
Yeah.
And that's how the NFL works. A great diving touchdown that if it gets picked, Jordan Love, what the fuck are you doing? And the Texans win. But this game pissed me off for a whole different reason. I bet the over here at 48 or
And
47 and a half. I need a
Yeah.
48. They had 33 points in the first half.
Yep.
I needed 15.
Yep.
15.
Ain't happening.
Didn't happen. Didn't happen. They got me 13. Missed 2-point conversion.
Ugh.
Broke my heart.
Ugh.
Broke my heart, dude. Up next, we have the Dolphins at the Colts, and all I can say is, thank God we don't have to watch this game again. Tua, please don't get another fucking concussion. I need the Dolphins offense to start showing the fuck up. I don't know
Oh,
about you,
guess
Cole.
what? Oh, who did the fuck? Tua's coming back this week, most likely. Who's he playing? Oh, the Cardinals. Yeah, of course. I cannot wait for Tyreek Hill to have a 200 yards against the world's worst secondary in the fucking league. Cannot wait for this. Jesus Christ.
Love it.
Of course he has to come back the fucking Cardinals week. Anyways,
Yeah.
this game, win is playing. The
Yeah,
Colts
no,
are a decent
The
team. The Colts are
win
going
is
to be
playing. The Colts won 16-10 behind. Let me just throw this stat out here for you. Leading passer. Go ahead.
for who?
No, just for the game.
I don't know, Tyler Huntley?
You would think, right? No, it was Anthony Richardson. Guess his total yardage.
87.
Oh, okay. Wasn't that bad.
I was like, I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
that bad. It wasn't over 200, though. He threw the ball 24 times. Guess how many completions he had?
12.
You gave him too much credit. 10.
Ugh.
He went 10 for 24. Like, for 129 yards.
Ugh.
That is atrocious. That is not quarterback stand.
I said
What are-
87 and he only had 128, and you're like, oh, yeah, no, that's way off.
I'm not
I was
gonna
like,
lie. When I looked, I thought it said 189, and I was like, "Oh, that's not too bad." But no, it wasn't. Yeah, you
No.
weren't far off. I'm just saying. Are you out on him? Are you out on AR?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I am.
You don't give him third year. You don't give him the Josh
No,
Allen.
he'll get a third year.
Oh, he's gonna. You drafted him what 12th
Yeah.
overall?
Yeah, you're gonna get you're gonna get a third year out of him. But man, it's just atrocious to I don't know. He is just a monster of a man. He's huge. He can run. He can throw a 70-yard bomb. But when it comes to reading a defense or hitting a slant or hitting an out route, I mean, it's just not there.
Yeah,
And
you're
you may
describing
be able
Josh
to
Allen.
develop that over time, but you're gonna need a hell of a QB coach.
I mean, Shane? Who's there? Who's at the Colts? Shane Steichen? still?
Steichen.
Yeah, still. He can do it. If anybody can, Shane can. But, dude, I hate it. Why is Joe Flacco not playing? Joe Flacco has done nothing but produced everywhere he's
Joe
gone.
Flacco
except the
averages
Denver
like
Broncos.
220 to 250 yards passing a game. You know, granted, you don't have the running ability, but fuck, the team is set up for an I formation, downhill run, play action, get it to, our receivers.
Dude, it just drives me nuts what the Colts are doing. Like, I get it. You drafted the man, and you
And
got to see
somehow
what you
they're
got.
like what? They're like what? 4-2.
They're 4-3.
Yeah, 4-3.
4-3. I don't understand how. Oh, I mean, I know how.
Yeah, they played a pretty easy. They played a pretty easy schedule.
Yeah, pretty good cupcake schedule. And to be fair, Joe Flacco played 2 of those 7 games.
Yeah.
And literally helped him. Let's see if this helps. Nope, that's unplugged. Never mind, not going to help at all.
Huh?
But Dolphins, do you think they make a comeback? They're 2-4 right now, but they get Tua back. That offense literally runs through him.
Ask me next Wednesday after they play the Cardinals. That'll be my answer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
If I swear to God, if Tua comes out and plays the Cardinals and he does what the Dolphins offense is, which is timing routes and throwing in routes against shitty secondary like the Cardinals are, Tyreek's going to have a hell of a game. Waddle's going to have a hell of a game, and they're going to beat the Cardinals by 14 points.
God, I hope so.
If what? No, fuck you.
Sorry, buddy.
If they come out and struggle, then I think they're battling for 500.
Yeah. Well, as a Waddle and Tyreek owner, I need all the help I can get.
I mean, come to our Friday podcast. There's a good shot that I'm gonna, if Tua is playing, that I'm gonna throw the fucking house on Tyreek Hill, like, out on our DFS team. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Up next, we have the game of the week, in my opinion, which is the Lions at the Vikings. What a great game. If you've been watching us, me and Bolton have been talking about the Lions and the Vikings. Like, who's the best team in the NFL? I took the Vikings. Bolton took the Lions. And it came down to the very end. And
it was exactly as I expected it to be. These are the 2 best teams in the league. There's no doubt about it. And the Lions just edged them, just enough.
Oh yeah, no. Jared Goff threw for 280 yards. He was the leading passer for the game with 2 touchdowns. Gibbs, 15 carries, had himself a day, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gibbs finally doing Gibbs things, but Montgomery did go down, so he finally got the bulk of the carries. And then St. Brown, 8 receptions, 112 yards.
How many incompletions did Goff have this game?
At 3.
How many did he have the game before?
I don't know. 1?
0.
Was he perfect?
Yep. He was 18 for 18. How many did he have the week prior to that? It was like 5. He has thrown 8 incomplete passes through 3 weeks of football.
That's insane. Sorry, getting a phone call.
Oh, I thought you were stat checking me. I was like, dude, I can't wait for this. This is going to be great.
Oh, no.
This is going to be great content.
Yeah, right? Right? Nah. But it was a great game. Like, absolutely everything you wanted. And the Vikings just couldn't get to Goff. That offensive line is good. It's probably the best in the NFL.
Hands down. Like, I don't know who would even compete at this point. Like that, they can run the ball incredibly well. They're mowing people down, and then their pass blocking. Usually, it's one or the other. Their pass blocking is damn good too.
Yeah, no, I mean, Goff has all day to throw, and the Vikings, who are the most blitzing team outside of Denver, just could not get to him, and Goff just lit him up. He knows that offense. He's been there 3 years. He knows exactly what he's doing, everything he wants to do, and it was just a great game. Absolutely, NFL. What the hell are you doing? Why was this not the Sunday night game? Like,
game of the
week. On now. Come on. It's not that hard. Flex the good games.
Yeah, come on.
Up next, we have the Eagles at the Giants, and this was just lopsided as it gets.
Yeah.
28-3, Eagles won. Wasn't even a game. Hurts 10 of 14 for 114 yards.
Imagine
touchdown.
Only throwing the ball 14 times and winning on that margin. Like,
yeah, right. Dude, the Giants just didn't show up. There was nothing.
They didn't even want to play. Barkley had another 100-yard game. Just
176 yards. His touchdown. Caught a ton of passes as well. Dude, it was the Barkley show. And that's all that offense needs to do, which
it
really
needs to be the Barkley show.
Yeah,
it needs to be. It needs to be exactly what the Ravens are: pistol, Barkley, pull. You have 2 awesome receivers now. When they come back healthy, boom. And then you still have Goddard. What are we doing?
Tim Hawkins saying Barkley, dude. Hey, man, brother.
All right.
See, Money, what's up, buddy? I know you're just here to, hear about how
Cowboys over the 49ers. Okay. We would all, I would like that as an NFC West fan, yes. Dodgers win though. It's kind of weird. You're going for Cali and then against Cali. I just
Nah,
don't want to see the
nah.
Yankees
So
win. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to either of
here's
those
how this
scenarios.
works, Bolton.
All right.
Cowboys lost their bye week. I don't know if you saw that news. They just lost. They just gave him another L. But everybody should be a Dodgers fan right now. And I'm going to give this just little point solely because fuck the Yankees.
Yeah.
And
nobody likes the
everything those
Yankees.
pinstripes.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody
fuck
likes
'em.
the Yankees.
Nobody likes the Yankees. If you like the Yankees, you're just a bandwagon fan. The Dodgers, you have Ohtani. Give that man what he deserves. Everything.
What? $600 million? They already gave that to him.
No, I want him to hold the pennant. That's all I give a shit about. If the Red Sox aren't going to be in it, give Ohtani it.
I hope.
Oh my
I hope
God.
the
G Money,
Dodgers
you got to be
win.
kidding me. There's no way.
Oh, these are his favorite teams? All right, dude.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Dude,
Jesus
you
Christ.
are.
Find a poverty franchise like the rest of us. Jesus.
There's no way. You are the most stereotypical person. I assume, Z Money, you have no original thoughts, buddy. And I don't like to talk bad because you always come on here. We have a good time. But, dude, those really. You're like
we have
everybody.
the second favorite MLB team of all time, the number one NFL favorite of all time, and the number one NBA team of all time, unless you're white and you like the Celtics.
Ooh, Tim Hawkins saying Bolton. Yay. Cardinals proving me right
Told
this
you.
week.
I told you.
This man says I suffer. Yeah, you do. You're a
You
Cowboys
suffer
fan.
from fucking success? Shut up.
Hey, as long as you're a Cowboys fan, you'll never know what it's like to win, buddy. I'm sorry. You'll never win a playoff game.
Yeah, but the Lakers won during the COVID year.
Doesn't count.
The Dodgers, when was the last time they won something? Was probably pretty recent, if I had to assume, because they have the number 2 payroll in all of baseball.
Front runner fan right there.
Yeah. He suffers from success.
Oh, man. What a time to be alive. But yeah, no, the Giants came out flat. Kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
I knew that was going to happen. At some point, you just got to get rid of Danny Dimes.
He says that doesn't count. I appreciate you at
That
least
does
admitting
count.
that.
See, that's what he said. He said that does count.
Oh, that does count? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he suffers from success.
No. I think he says that does count as going for the Lakers winning in the bubble. Nothing counted. Mac Jones won a national championship. Doesn't count. Granted, that team was stacked. Like, Mac Jones just had to distribute.
Just throwing to fucking NFL, Pro Bowlers.
Yeah. Z Money, I think I like you.
You know what? I bet you Z Money's a fucking Alabama fan too. What's your fucking college team? I guarantee you it's probably Alabama or Georgia. Tell me I'm wrong.
If the bad Eagles defense got him benched, yes, get rid of Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what to do. Danny Dimes had everything. The Eagles secondary, those rookies. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pause. Sorry, I was mid thought.
He's
The
here.
man himself,
Let's go.
Fair Fan Pete here, buddy. He's here.
Dude, I'm
At the
double
bottom of
fisting
the
shake
screen.
weights right now for you, bud. I'm here
Shake
for
weights for you, buddy. His
it.
dad's battling cancer. You can follow
The GoFundMe at the bottom of the ticket.
oh yeah, just follow at the bottom. The comments have his GoFundMe. His dad's battling cancer, and Bear Fan Pete is one of the best, ladies and gentlemen. He's just one of the nicest guys in the world. Always supports us, our number one fan, and we just want to help him and his dad. So
I agree.
please go to the GoFundMe page. It is linked. You can follow me on Twitter or follow him at BearFanPete _FF, and he will also have it all over his Twitter. But what a guy. Love him. Monty. Welcome, Monty. I just got you in here,
Oh.
Bama. What did I miss? Okay, so here's what you missed. Z Money fan. Here's his 3 teams for baseball, football, and basketball. He's already a Dallas fan, we know. But he is a Dodgers fan and a Lakers fan. So, Monty, we're just saying he's a Bama fan because all he does is pick the winning teams. So
Yeah.
that's what you missed, bud.
And he says Colorado now. No, 3 fucking years ago, you were not a Colorado fan. No, you were not. Don't lie.
He said barely watch college ball. I'm a Colorado fan. Yeah, he's a Colorado fan because they're the most viewed team. That is why he just said that.
Oh,
100%. Don't believe Z Money. Definitely a Bama fan. Oh, we love it.
oh my God.
Hey, Pete. Nah, man. Thank you, dude. Thanks for all you do.
Yeah. Everything Pete does for us, the least we can do is give back to him.
Oh, yeah. So please go follow the GoFundMe. Go help Pete and his dad out. That's all we care about. And we like to talk sports. But on to the next game. Bolton, you ready for this one?
Ugh,
No, I'm
depends.
ready. We got the Raiders at the Rams.
Oof.
The Rams won 20-15. And you want to know what, Bolton?
What?
Fuck the Raiders, dude.
Fuck the Raiders.
Fuck the Raiders. Fuck them. Nah. Look, I hate to say it. The Raiders just aren't a good team. And do I hate to say it? Not really. Not one bit.
No.
If you could guess why I say what I say, just look around the room. But Rams, they won. Thank God they won. They're 2-4. Cooper Kupp comes back this year or this week.
They're going to trade his ass.
Nah, he's playing this week. I don't know if they're going to trade him.
They are fielding offers currently for trading his ass.
Oh, I know they're fielding them. But if they win this game, I don't think they trade him.
They should.
They're 3-4 in the thick of it. They get Puka back soon, too. They'll be at full strength, and anything is possible. Oh, my God. Ashton Gentry to the Cowboys.
That makes sense.
Oh, it makes total sense. It would be absolutely disgusting. That man is top of the line.
I mean,
best
they
running
drafted
back
Zeke with
prospect.
like what, the number 4 pick?
I'm trying to think of what the best. He's probably the best running back prospect we've seen since Barkley.
Yeah, but fuck, he's playing in the Mountain West. Like, let's be
No,
real
he's
here.
dude. What he's doing though is insane.
Yeah,
He's
but he looks
averaging
like
like
Michael
over
Myers in the
200 some
backfield. Like,
yards.
dude,
and
fucking drop your shoulder pads down a little bit, dude. Why do you look like Michael Myers in the backfield? What are we doing? He runs tall. He reminds me a lot of Trey Benson. He looks like Trey Benson.
oh man, don't say that. I hate Trey Benson. But the man's averaging like over 200 yards rushing a game and 3 touchdowns
Yeah,
a game.
yeah,
Like,
dude's absolutely insane.
oh,
You know, but
it's
he's
perfect.
beating up on the teams of like Hawaii and fucking Air Force. Like, what do you expect?
Hey man, you still got to play. And if you know that's all they're going to do, come on.
Yeah,
But the
it's blue
talent's there.
field. They're getting him confused with the blue field. You know, the blue jerseys and the blue field. It's hard to see where the hell he is.
But
Raiders Rams though.
yeah, let's get back. We got sidetracked here.
Yep. Not a fan of Antonio Pierce. I think Antonio Pierce needs to go.
I think the whole franchise needs to just up and fire everybody, including the owner. Davis needs out. You have Tom Brady. Get Tom Brady. Get whoever else can buy Davis out and restart it. That is the only way that franchise gets back on track.
Well, okay. So let's get Brady in here. Brady wants Belichick immediately. I just
Brady's
don't.
already there. He's
I
a
know,
top
but
defense
I'm saying now he's trying to say like, oh, Bill Belichick, you know, he should be our coach, this and that. You know, he's coming back this coming year. Antonio Pierce, he had a really good ass end of the season last year when he was the interim coach. But let's be honest, this dude's petty as fuck. He's not a very good coach. He's lost the team. He wouldn't even refer to Devontae Adams as his name. He would just say, "Hey, number 17, you know, didn't show up or whatever it was." It's like, come on, dude. Like,
Oh,
why are
dude,
you
he's old school. He like Antonio Pierce is as old school as it gets. He's gonna get
That's
in your
not
face.
how to coach. That's not how you coach these new age grown men. Look at the Patriots. They're soft.
Boom, boom, boom. You are getting millions of dollars to play a fucking game. You can't handle getting yelled at? You're an
I'm not
adult.
saying I'm not saying they can't handle getting yelled at. They just lose respect for them. I
How
don't
do you
yell at
lose
you.
respect because
I don't
somebody's
yell at
holding
you
you
unless it's
accountable?
I don't yell at you unless it's for content or it's funny, but I don't actually yell at you and be like, "Hey, you're a piece of shit." Go back to that other one. Tank for Sanders or Ward. That is the most Raiders thing that they can do. They're going to find whoever can throw the
Oh,
longest
dude,
deep
it is.
ball and they're going to be like, "Yep, that's a new Raider."
No,
Right there.
absolutely. I don't like any of the quarterbacks coming out of this year. Not gonna lie. Ward looks good. Yes, he has the arm, but if you watch, he has all the time to throw. Not playing great teams. The ACC is extremely weak this year. And
Let's go Pitt.
Sanders,
Pitt tomorrow, by the way. Let's go ACC.
Sanders, I like him. He has the arm. He processes. His line has just been crap. He's honestly probably him and Ewers are my favorites.
They're terrible. Dude, Ewers is not a pro-style quarterback, though. He showed it against Georgia that everybody was like, dude, why in the fuck is not why isn't Arch Manning in this game?
I don't know, man. What Texas was in shambles last week. That was a wild one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Crosby did come out and say that he is a Raider for life, which
oh, dude, there's no way they're trading. There's no way they're trading Crosby.
no, he
ever.
actually said, "I do not want to get traded. I'm staying a Raider for life." He
Yeah.
he wants to be a Raider forever. Good on him. All
He
right.
loves losing,
Yeah.
and he loves
He
hitting
loves
people.
just living in a poverty franchise.
I can't get over how the Raiders have really never been a good team. It is the same shit every year.
Yeah.
I love that this has just turned into a shit on the Raiders
Yeah,
podcast.
shit on the Raiders. Yeah, that's why Cam
Absolutely
Ward is going to
top
be
of the
their
line.
pick next year. Cam Ward's going to be their pick, and then good news. They have a quarterback that can throw a 70-yard deep bomb, and then it's going to be the same thing as Jamarcus Russell, where they're going to give him an empty VHS tape to watch film, and he's going to say he watched it, and no, damn well he didn't.
Right? Tim, you missed it. We were talking about the Fins and how we thank God Tua's coming back.
No, fuck you. No, I'm not thanking God that Tua's coming back. They play the Cardinals this week. No, I'm not. I'm not happy about that at all.
Oh man, Tyreek Hill touchdowns, Waddle over the middle,
Yeah,
like
it's gonna happen.
offensive
But
on
fuck,
schedule.
why does it have to be against my team with the world's shittiest secondary? This is ass. I don't like this at all.
Was the Texans and the Raiders. Now it's just the Raiders. Yep. No, Tim, we agree with you, buddy. I agree with you 100%. The Raiders are the Raiders. They're going to Raider, hopefully until I am 6 feet in the ground. Like, do not care. But yeah, next game. Sorry, man, that was a nice one. I like that one.
That was good.
What
That was
a good interaction.
I got my arm on the dude. You see, I got my arm on the thing, dude. I'm ready.
Oh, you ready for this one? Oh,
Ugh.
okay. So we had the Panthers at the Commanders. Once again, this one hurt me betting. I took the over here, thinking the Panthers, would show up against one of the worst defenses in the league, but they didn't. And the Commanders still almost covered. I needed one
by
more touchdown. Didn't get it. But the Commanders won 40-7 against the Panthers. Panthers are lost. It did just come out today. Bryce Young, Tim's Alabama boy, is going to play against. Sorry, Bryce. You're playing against Denver. You're playing a nasty secondary, a team that's going to blitz you. He's going to be uncomfortable.
And Zach Allen, who prior Cardinal, we just couldn't pay him.
Mini JJ.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're fucked.
Oh yeah, no.
This Panthers team, like David Tepper, just bought this team 2 years ago, and he needs to sell them already. Like this owner is the issue.
Oh, I haven't heard this one. Commanders getting cut. I could see it. And that would be nice.
That would be
Dude, him, Terry, and then you got Zacharias, the god he is. You got Noah Brown. You got you got Zach Ertz.
Diami Brown. You still have Diami
Brown, yeah.
Yeah, Diami Brown, deep threat. That dude's,
he's good for
5'9", 165 pounds soaking wet, but man, he can catch a deep ball.
Cup going there would be very dangerous. They would be contenders. Jane Daniels, my boy, LSU fans here. He did get hurt with a rib injury. That was his flaw. He's susceptible. He's small. He's not big like everybody think. Like he's not a stereotypical, NFL quarterback that's 220, 6'5". He's on the smaller side. Frail, runs like lightning, but he did get hurt. But Marcus Mariota did come in, and that offense kept it clicking. Granted, it was.
The rib injury wasn't serious. They're like, it's day to day. It'll be fine. Yeah. He just bruised
Bryce
rib.
needs to play. I agree with you, Hawkins, but at the same time, if Rice plays, or if Bryce Young plays,
they're tanking their season.
Yeah, I mean they're tanking, but you're putting him out there to try and trade him. You're trying to get good film out there to trade him so you can go take one of these quarterbacks because.
But this year sucks at quarterbacks. It's like fuck.
Oh,
like,
dude,
it's
so
take?
bad. So
none of them are pro style quarterbacks. You fucking until Arch comes out the following year.
What do you mean, Drew Aller, for Penn State, who is the number one right now on the big boards for quarterback.
Yeah,
he is the only pro style quarterback right now. They run a pro style offense at Penn State, and he's doing good things for the number 3 Penn State.
Fuck, they're number 3 now.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh.
No, and they play. Oh shoot, they play Ohio State either next week or Oregon next week.
Ooh.
So that's going to be a lit game. Let's see, Brian Robinson in the backfield along with Eckler. Yes, the Commanders have the pieces.
Yeah.
The Commanders have it. Mariota was cooking. Yeah, he was, dude.
One thing I will say though about this Washington offense is you do have to realize that Cliff Kingsbury is calling the plays. Cliff Kingsbury first year with Kyler, they went 7-0 and then lost out pretty much the rest of the year. They squeaked into the playoffs at like 9-7 at the time. Um, People will figure out what in the fuck he's doing. He is really good beginning of the year. It's like the same thing that they were saying about Andy Reid, 15 years ago,
Mhm.
where he uses all the tricks in his bag early, and then he starts tuckering out. Do not be surprised if that happens again with Cliff. He is calling a better pro style game because the Cardinals were going five wide like at an astronomical rate of like 22 to 30% every fucking game, which is something that's just not doable in the NFL. So he is
Mhm.
doing a better job of getting the running backs involved. I think he may have learned when he went to Taiwan, when he went to Thailand, when he got fired by the Cardinals. Who knows? But something to keep an eye on.
Hot Take City. He says he's here. Let's get the show started. We've been waiting for you the entire time, buddy. So now we can
Yeah.
start talking football. We've just been bullshitting here, buddy.
Oh yeah.
No. Said thanks for waiting. Of course, dude. Always. We're very respectable here. The degenerates that we are. Man, yeah, no, I love seeing the Commanders compete. I love seeing what they're doing. The Panthers are just in shambles. I think that, well, next to the Raiders, that franchise is really hurting.
Yeah.
But the game of
Well, it's supposed to be the week.
yeah, it's supposed to be the night game, primetime game, Chiefs, 49ers. Chiefs won 28-18. Brandon Ayuk got injured.
Tore his ACL. He's out.
Yeah, he's done for the year.
Debo Samuel has pneumonia.
Yeah, that's kind of worrisome.
What did Jawan Jennings have? An ankle injury or something?
Jennings, is it? I saw this meme that Pearsall is the healthiest wide receiver they have, and he was shot
He
2
just
months
shot.
ago.
Yeah, I was about to say that motherfucker was just shot in downtown San Francisco.
Dude, this comment right here, Chiefs look so bad.
They are
They
bad.
do. They don't look good at all. Yet they are 6-0. And yes, I know everybody is like, it's the refs, but it is kind of scary how they get so many calls right now. And I hate the conspiracy theories. Like I'm on it, but dude, their defense is good. Not taking that away from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Defense is good.
Oh yeah.
But man, that offense doesn't even look remotely like it should.
I know. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Somebody's got that on the clock. 30 seconds? No? It's just me. Y'all stuck with me now. Congratulations. But yeah, no. Mahomes is Derrick Henry 2.0. Z-Money, I need you to explain that one. That one doesn't make sense at all, buddy. No idea what doing there. Tim Hawkins over here saying that defense. Yeah, buddy, that defense is good. They're elite. Brock Purdy threw for 212 yards. He had the 3 interceptions, and I think that was the big deal. Ayuk getting hurt doesn't really scare me because he wasn't doing much this year anyways. The meme where the Chiefs lost their best player and it was the field judge. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Tim Hawkins. Yeah, buddy. Oh my God, we're not talking about. Oh, he trucked a safety. Big deal. He's bigger than safety. You should be trucking a safety. Like
Well,
he's got
it
like
depends.
30 pounds on the dude. What are you talking about?
What I miss?
Man.
What I miss?
Oh, he's talking about Mahomes is Derrick Henry 2.0 because he trucked a safety into the end zone.
Was that a free safety or a strong safety? Like
was
nobody's
a free
trucking
safety.
Cam Chancellor. Like let's be real here. Like
Yeah. Nah, he had 30, 40 pounds on that dude. He ain't doing nothing. Man.
was it the backup safety? Because I knew who was it? The
Oh, yeah, Hawkins.
the
I agree.
Hawaiian guy or the Pacific Islander guy. I don't even know that he played. Fulunga or whatever the hell his name is.
I know who you're talking about, but man, CMC is coming back. going to be the highlight of that offense next week.
CMC is not going to come back.
He's not coming back till November.
I don't think
Week
that he's going to
11,
come
I
back
think.
this year. If you have double tendonitis, both of your Achilles are so fucking tight, it's like piano strings. Why in the fuck would you try to come back and one of those two bitches are going to pop quickly? Why would you bring him back?
Hufanga is ass.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he's ass. The 49ers live off of their front seven. Their secondary is not good at
No, their
all.
secondary is awful. Hawkins is saying that CMC is cooked. He'll never be the same. That
Yeah,
is a
he's 30.
bold
He's 30.
take.
He'll be 31 next year. And
That
we're
is
like,
a
oh,
bold take.
he's got tendonitis in both of his fucking Achilles and calves. Like, yeah, he's going to come back and do exactly what he did. It's like, no, he's a 30-year-old running back. Name the last 30-year-old running back. There's only one I can think of in the last 25 years, and it was Adrian Peterson. That is it. That had over 1,000 yards rushing in a season.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Sorry. Had to do this.
I don't know what that is, but
yeah, right. Just had to be terrible host on a podcast to be
Jesus.
texting mid-text. They will bring him back. Yeah, no, I like it. I love it. I love what we're doing here.
Yes, I understand. But Derrick Henry also is a vegan and doesn't eat fried food and doesn't do anything like. And he's also 240 pounds and 6'4". All right.
Look, we will get to Derrick Henry. We're gonna save that. Up next. Oh, what I just realized, the Chiefs 49ers was not the primetime game. I apologize. This beautiful gem of ours, the Jets at the Steelers, was the primetime game.
When are we going to stop betting on the Jets?
Now. Right now. Like right this second. Never again. Fuck the Jets. I put the house on them. They should have covered. And what did they do? They made Russell Wilson look like a fucking god.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Fuck, dude. So annoying. Hate every second of it. Steelers won 37-15. The Jets came out, did what they were supposed to do the first half, and then decided to stop playing fucking football.
Yeah.
Defense looks terrible. The Jets defense is not scary anymore. Like,
how many points they gave up to the Steelers on supposedly a very, very top 5 defense? Like they gave up like
37. Sauce Gardner gets
Russell Wilson and George Pickens. Jesus Christ!
Look, I want you to just look at this, ladies and gentlemen, to the fans that we have here. Please like and subscribe. But watch Sauce Gardner. Anytime he gets beat, he fakes an injury, or he gets a PI. Those are the only two things he does. He is not elite. He is not. He didn't get the calls his first 2 years, and now he's getting the calls.
Okay. Let's not say that he's not good. We get it. You have PS2 on your fucking.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It is the principle. He is not that good. Every time he gets beat, he magically has an injury now. Or he bitches and complains, and the Jets sit him on the sideline.
There are 31 other teams that would love to have him on their roster. Let's not get this twisted. That's what I said. Yeah, I literally just said the same thing. Not every team has a fucking PS2 fucking sitting out on their fucking team. We get it. You have the number 1 corner on your fucking team.
I haven't even said his name. I wasn't going to bring him up.
The Cardinals literally have fucking Dick All at corner right now. Dude, we would love to have a decent corner. He doesn't even have to be good. We just need decent at this point.
Right. The moonball is back. God, Z Money. I fucking hope not. Fuck Russell Wilson. Fuck that man. Rodgers has the same amount of INTs that Wilson had in less games. Yeah, no. Absolutely. That stat is amazing. Aaron Rodgers has thrown 7 interceptions. Zach Wilson the last 2 years has only thrown 7 interceptions the entire season in both years.
I like this one. Looks like Tomlin made the right choice with Wilson. Tomlin came out and said he was the Lone Ranger and starting Wilson, even though
he is. No, he got lucky. Don't get me wrong. He got lucky. But if you look at those passes, everyone underthrown.
Yeah.
He didn't make any hard throws, Pickens made fantastic catches.
But let's not like take away from like that's the Steelers' offense is let their defense cook. It's the same thing on your fucking team. You guys both do it. Just let the fucking defense cook, and you guys just have to score 17 points.
Thank you, Tim. I respect this one. He had to start Wilson to be fair. Got to see which one is better. You do. Fields was winning. Fields doesn't have the touch that Russell Wilson does have. I will say that. Russell Wilson's
he's got a great
his touch
deep
is
ball.
good.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful. I'll give it to him.
The ball comes over tip down, which is incredibly hard to do as a quarterback when you're throwing it 40 yards to put enough touch on it to get it to do that. He does that very prettily.
Russ Steele. Got it. Look, I don't give a shit. Russell Wilson, congratulations on making the last 2 years of my life a living hell to be a Denver's fan. It's fine.
They went 9-7 with his ass.
And the Broncos are 4-3 right now.
Okay, so it's not Russ's fault. It's the same fucking team.
Debatable. But on to the next game because I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'll just get more mad. We'll talk about the king himself. And yes, that is Derrick Henry and the Ravens took on the Bucs Monday night. Thank God this game was on because the other Monday night game was just
Wait, whoa, fuck you. First of all,
dog shit.
yeah. Also, I don't think I want to give Monty the satisfaction. He's been edging himself for the last 20 minutes so we can talk about King Henry and every fucking Alabama player. Yeah. See, dude, he's about to bust. He's about to bust right now, dude. See, he's about to bust.
He said they count him out.
That's why I was like, dude, I don't want to give him the satisfaction. I don't want to give him the satisfaction. I would rather not. The dude's been sitting there edging himself for 20 minutes while we talk about games he does not give a fuck about, just waiting to talk about Derrick Henry.
Oh, dude. Look, to me right now, it's a clear favorite right now for MVP of the NFL, Derrick Henry. You want to know what Derrick Henry is? He isn't in the top fucking 10 of favorites right now.
Can't give him MVP. It's quarterback only.
No, fuck that. It's disgusting. It's stupid. But we lost track of this. The Ravens beat, and don't let the score say otherwise. 41-31. The Ravens beat the shit out of the Bucs. The Bucs.
It was 10-0. It was 10-0 Bucs, like at the end of the first quarter too. People forget that.
Oh yeah, no, like it
just so happened that they have Mike Evans on a bum hamstring, running fucking 50-yard post routes, popping that motherfucker like an idiot after he already got his 100th touchdown.
Yeah,
I was stupid, and then they just eventually just ended up losing this game because the Ravens just decided that they're going to play Ravens football.
Yeah, almost throw it away. Let's see. Tim said Derrick Henry didn't win when he ran for 2K. That proves it's a quarterback only. Look, Tim, trust me, I am pulling for Derrick Henry. I am wanting him to break the rushing record. He deserves it. He's probably the greatest running back of our generation.
I like LT, but does that count as our generation?
It wasn't our generation, buddy.
I have multiple LT jerseys, or I had when I was younger.
You were like a wee little lad.
Yeah, but I had a powder blue LT jersey, and then I even had a Jets LT jersey when he was sharing the backfield with who the fuck was he sharing the backfield with at that point?
Lamar Golf got to be MVP. I mean, you're not wrong.
Got to be Lamar. Lamar
is playing good ball.
Yeah.
Lost Godwin in a meaningless drive. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't know what they were doing. Yes, I get it. They were what?
10 point. They were down 10 points. So the idea was they had just already got an onside. So the idea was they go down, either get a quick field goal and then do another onside. Hope they get that. Timmy, fuck you.
Timmy, you're speaking a little blasphemy here, buddy.
Oh, all right. One of these two players are in the Hall of Fame right now.
Brother, you act like Derrick Henry isn't going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Let's see who ends their career with more rushing yards.
We'll see. I mean, Derrick Henry at this rate can be running for another 5 years. It looks like, but
It's the goddamn vegan diet.
we will get on to Evans getting hurt, Godwin getting hurt. I think the Bucks are in shambles right now, and
Well, they weren't until this game.
no, they weren't. And like the Ravens just ran off. They had 17 points second and third quarters. The Bucks had no answers, and the score they scored 21 points, and 2 touchdowns were garbage time in like the last
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Absolutely ugly. And because we got to 20 views, ladies and gentlemen, I will go grab a beer, even though I'm gonna go work out after this. So Bolton, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I'll keep it going.
You argue with somebody. Argue with Tim here.
All right, I'll argue with Tim.
Here you go. Argue with this.
All right. Yeah, no, I'll keep talking about the game. First of all, fuck Monty. This guy sucks. If you look down right here and you see this, Derek played 2002. He'd run for 3K. Absolutely false. Just absolute terrible take. Doesn't even matter. LT was the better running back. LT's been, probably top 3 running back all time. It's okay. Anyways, going back to the Bucks Ravens. The Bucks were up 10-0 in the first quarter, and then the Ravens ended up taking it away. They just absolutely just started clicking. Rashad Bateman started clicking, which is, if you did a DFS for that night and you had him on your fucking team, you won. That was insane. Who else had 2 tutties? Oh, let's forget. Oh, Mark Andrews killed it. Sorry, Isaiah Likely. The white boy is back. He had 2 tutties. He was ready.
Boy is back. Bolton,
Yeah.
You can't be saying things like that. Hey, cheers to everybody watching. We have one more game to talk about, and I'm gonna postpone it for a minute as we talk about it. If you look at the scrolling below me, please help our boy Pete out as his dad battles cancer. His GoFundMe is in the chat. It is on my Twitter, as well as follow Pete at BearFanPete_FF. His dad is battling cancer right now, and we're trying to help pay for some bills here for Pete and his dad. Pete's a great guy, #1 fan for the podcast here, and so we just want to help. So please go donate what you got. 50 cents, doesn't matter. Just
shit adds up. Shit fucking adds up, dude. When you go to the fucking hospital, you have to pay for the fucking cup that they give you to drink out of. Fucking everything you can think of is a fucking bill. Even if you just pay for the fucking cup that his dad has, anything helps. They fucking charge you for everything on that shit.
Yeah, our medical system is a joke, but we're not going to get on that politics. But Pete, here's to you and your dad, buddy. We appreciate all you do.
Cheers, Pete.
Buddy.
We love you.
Love you, dude.
Ooh.
Oh man, that's cold.
Yeah, that one was cold too. I didn't want to drink that.
Woo.
All right.
See my eyes watering.
Ugh.
And on to the last game of the slate. It is the Chargers at the Cardinals. Bolton over here getting ready.
Let's just look at that for a second.
But wait. I forgot something, Bolton. I'm so sorry.
What was that?
I'm just gonna edge it to the best of my ability here.
Ah.
We're also doing a card giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see this is a CJ Stroud dual patch with Will Anderson Jr. Number 225, 3-color patch, beautiful card. You have the offensive rookie of the year and the defensive.
Did you say 1 of 25?
Yeah, to 25 as Bolton rubs his nipples and makes
you said 1 of 25?
So uncomfortable.
But how much did the other one sell for on eBay? You said $200?
But we are giving that card away this Sunday. All you have to do is go follow BSN Sports on Twitter, which is our podcast, like not this podcast, but the brand's podcast. Follow it, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, retweet it, and tag a friend. Just tag a friend. That's all you got to do. And you'll be in the runnings for that.
And if you happen to mention that I'm the most good looking on the podcast, you get 1 extra vote on me.
You don't get an extra vote, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on?
I will be doing the same exact thing, and my fucking, I'm putting my person or my vote in for whoever,
It's not a vote, it's a wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, but my thing where it's supposed to be Bolton is probably going to end up being, like is the money's like, yeah, Cardinals are awesome. Yeah. All right.
Okay, Bolton, floor is yours, buddy.
Oh, jeez Christ, they fucking put me down. Oh, I didn't even get to watch this game. I'm gonna be honest. I had work the next morning, so I didn't get to watch this.
Okay, Bolton, floor's not yours anymore. You lost that.
Why?
You didn't watch the game?
I watched the highlights on the way to work. Dude, I was all over the highway, dude. I didn't see one. I didn't even know where I was driving, but I was watching the game on my phone on the way to work, so I saw enough. This game was absolutely decided by the fact that the Chargers have no receiving threats. They still torched the Cardinals secondary for God knows probably 300 yards is probably what Herbert threw for.
No, he
It was a
threw for.
lot.
So, those that don't know, the Cardinals won the game 17-15.
Yes.
The Chargers kicked 5 field goals.
Yes. It was Tampa
Herbert
2.
had 349 yards,
Yes.
0 touchdowns.
Yes.
James Conner looked like a man possessed, 19 carries, 101
Oh, yeah.
yards. And Will Disley, yes, I had that on my bingo card, not 8 catches, 91 yards for the Chargers on 11 targets. Shitty game, Bolton. I'm sorry, it was a shitty
No,
game.
it was a terrible game. It
Terrible
was
game.
so bad that I only got to watch the highlights because I had work in the morning. But I will tell you, as a bend don't break defense, we are fucking Swiss cheese on the back end. We just, we just,
you
we
touched.
some
You
fucking
touched.
how, fucking Josh Palmer's out here looking like what I've been hoping he's been doing this whole fucking year because he's out here torching our fucking secondary. He looked good.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tim. I absolutely I have ESPN Plus, so I loved it. And we are not sponsored by them, but I will say that. And
It was a terrible game.
I loved it.
It
And
wasn't,
I thought the exact opposite of this. I want every Monday game on ESPN Plus because I was able to just watch the game and chill.
Ugh.
Yeah, but no, the NFL doing the Peacock, doing the Prime, doing the ESPN Plus, doing
Soon it'll be Apple. Soon it'll be Apple on Netflix. They're
Yeah,
putting
like, what
they're putting their
fuck
money
are we
in
doing?
the ring.
What are we
Anyways,
doing here?
this game was absolutely terrible. Nobody should have watched it. 5 field goals by one team. Like, let's be real here.
Fair enough.
Should not have been. It should not have even been watching this fucking game. But what did happen was James Conner had himself a day, rushing for over 100 yards. Our
Hey,
offense
Tim Hawkins,
was.
I hope you know, buddy. You can't do that. That's illegal.
I'm trying to think. We had one good drive. The Cardinals had one good drive where we marched down the field and scored. The other touchdown was a 56-yard Kyler Murray scramble for a
It was
tutty.
44, but yes.
Yeah, and then the last drive of the game where we had a phantom, like unnecessary roughness call.
Oh
Put
yeah,
us
no, that
15
shit
yards
was
closer.
wild.
Yeah, so realistically, we had 3 good drives. We had 2 good drives and one Kyler Murray scramble to win that game, 17-15, and we just somehow kept the Chargers' inept offense
No.
just at
Yeah,
bay.
you got to play the Chargers, and one thing about the Chargers is the Chargers are gonna charge it.
Mm-hmm.
They are, dude. They can be the most talented team in the world, like they have
Yeah.
been for years.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know who did some voodoo magic. I don't know who did what, but somebody hates the Chargers and was just like,
It's got to be either. It's got to be
ever be
either.
relevant.
It's got to either be Drew Brees because they traded him to the Saints. It's got to be LT because they wouldn't pay him, so he went to the Jets. Or it's got to be. I don't know who else. Who else has the Chargers wronged? There's enough people.
They don't wrong anybody, dude. They just can't win. They just can't win when it matters. They can win football games all day. They just can't win. And yes,
They also started the season off 3-0 though. Like they did start hot.
Yeah.
Also, one of those teams they beat were I'm sorry, it starts with the D. I forget who it is.
I don't know. Not ringing any bells.
Is it Diver? No, Diver. No, that's not right. Daver? No.
Doesn't make sense at
No.
all. Nope.
Denver? No, that doesn't make sense.
Don't
Is
do
it
this.
Denver? Did
Don't,
they,
nah, don't do this.
I think they beat Denver. Is it Denver?
They did beat Denver. They did beat the Denver Broncos. barely beat them, but a win's a win. And I'm heading out. Z Money, buddy, we appreciate all the comments, brother. You're the best. He says, Cowboys by 50 and go Dodgers. Amen,
Hey,
brother.
question time. Are you guys in SFB?
Yes, I actually am in Scott's Fishbowl. Thank you very much for asking, Pete. And my team is absolutely miserable right now. It is a great team, but they just have not put it together. I am 6.4 and 6 points against as far as the 12-teamer. And yeah, just I swear to God. Oh, are you? Wait, Peter, are you in first in your league or are you first overall? Because
Yeah, come on.
that's huge.
Well, he does have the underscore FF, so for fantasy football.
Oh no, I get it. So those that don't know, I'll just plug Scott's Fishbowl real quick because it's a great charity event. It is a charity fantasy football organization, and hey, there you go, Petey. There you go. Hell yeah, win that league. Go win it all, dude. You deserve that trophy. You deserve that trophy.
You tell him to put that fucking charity to your, to your
But
dad.
yeah, no, so
Unfortunately, I don't know
you
where it's
donate.
going, but you could probably, if you win it all, you probably have a decent, decent, argument to be like, hey, come help a motherfucker out.
Oh yeah, so for Scott's Fishbowl, what you do is you go to his website, you donate like $10, and you get put in a drawing. And then they have live events all over the country, all over the world actually now, and it's become a big event. He's great. Everything goes to charity, and it's just a great event for everybody. Everybody comes
So you get
together.
to pick your charity if you win?
No, it just goes to oh man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, I don't
I'm
know
doing
what
a bad
Scott's
job of
going
selling
for,
this.
but I'm saying like if you win the league, like you should be able to throw that money into whatever it is that that you want to put your charity into.
Oh, that would be dope. But
Yeah.
so they do a bunch of like just on the sleeper app
Yeah.
drafts, but they do live drafts, and that was so much fun. I went to my first live draft. This is my first Scott's Fishbowl this year. I went to Orlando. I got to see Ryan and had a blast with it. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, this is what I was doing. I want you. So and what makes Scott's Fishbowl show so unique is they have special rules.
Okay.
He does special things every year. There's a unique thing. This year was movie themed, and kickoff and punt return yards are a thing. And so that makes those not so special guys special.
Yeah.
Like you return a touchdown like DJ Dallas did for the Cardinals that first week. He scored like 40-something points for fantasy football.
Oh, hell yeah.
I have Blackshear for the Panthers. He scores 20 points every week because he has like 103 total yards because, the Panthers just get scored on and he returns yards. But it's a great time, great charity. And if you love fantasy football, $10 to donate, and then you get put in the drawing. And if you get selected, not everybody gets selected, but you get to just compete with everybody who just loves fantasy football and who doesn't love that.
Yeah.
But here's my team. I have Trevor Lawrence, Kyron Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Travis Kelce, Diggs, Worthy, Jaden Reed, Debo Samuel, Caleb Williams.
That team's 2-5.
No, well, my team's actually 5-9. I'm in 9th place. It's fine. There's a ton of players, but that's the bulk of it.
Yeah.
Sorry we got off topic. But yes, the Cardinals beat the Chargers. Thank you for that because Denver is now in 2nd place in the division and actually has a playoff spot right now if the playoffs started today. So that's all that I really give a shit about. But, ladies and gentlemen, we will go through it once more. And by through it, I mean, if you look at the bottom of the scroll here, Pete, our boy, number 1 fan we got. Dad's battling cancer. Wow, I can't believe I just heard that.
You had one beer. I've had like 18.
Yeah, I'm actually about to go run too. That's what's gonna really suck. But Pete's dad battling cancer. It is October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Cancer fucking sucks. I know way too many people who have family members or have lost loved ones to cancer.
My aunt
my
died to
my
breast
aunt-
cancer, actually.
My aunt's going through breast cancer right now. So Pete, my wishes are with you, brother. Anything helps. The GoFundMe is tagged in the comments at the beginning. And then if you follow me at BS in Sports Bets or BS in Sports, or you follow BearFanPete _FF, he has it tagged as well. We all
I have
have
one
it.
more thing. I have one more thing as well. What do we average on our Friday podcast in terms of viewership?
I don't know. It honestly fluctuates, but we've gotten to like 40.
Give me a ballpark number.
Average probably like 40.
If we get 30 viewers consistently watching on Friday, I will donate $150 to you, Pete, for your dad.
Hey, there we go. I love it.
If we don't hit it, I'm still gonna. I'll do 100. How about that?
There we go, Petey boy. And you know what? Just because I'm in a giving mood, I'll match that. So let's do it. Let's get as many people as we can onto the Friday podcast. We're gonna have a blast. It's our betting podcast.
Yep.
Where you get me and the Degenerate Boys on.
Yeah. If we average 40, if we hit 30, it's 150 both for me and Jake. If we do not hit that for whatever reason, then it's 100 for me and Jake.
Yep. So we will donate. I'll match whatever Bolton donates.
Yep.
So there we go. But please go to the GoFundMe page. Help Pete out. Great dude. Honestly, one of the best. He's here all the time supporting us. We are a small podcast. We are trying to get better. And we are trying to build. This is why we do giveaways like this. The CJ Stroud to 25 dual patch. I know you are, Pete. No worries, brother. But this
We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. It doesn't matter. We're gonna hit it. I'll go turn on my own fucking devices so we hit it.
I'm gonna plug everything. But giveaway Sunday. We do it. We're doing it 4 times this year. We're doing it for the playoffs as well. If you enter this giveaway, you're automatically entered into the giveaway for the Super Bowl, which we're giving away a free jersey. So please go follow us at BS in Sports.
As long as it's not Marvin Harrison, because I had to buy my shit off of Temu.
Well, right. maybe he, maybe he'll sign and they can actually sell his jersey. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But I do want to say thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to all the views. We love you guys. We love you, Pete. Take care, brother. And as always, thank you for coming to our NFL recap, part of the BS Network, where we do a little bit of BS and we talk a whole lot.
I feel like this one's a little more BSing. This one's a lot more BSing than it is sports. But I feel like this is gonna gain some following. I can almost guarantee it.
We appreciate you all.
Love you guys.
See you Friday, y'all.